Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and yesterday's video did not turn out well. It cut out really bad, and so I just completely scrapped it and just, yeah, don't pay attention to my hair. Just don't. I forgot to pat it down with water, so don't mind my hair. So retry slash redo yesterday's video. So I was explaining to you guys that I got this new set. It's called Kinetic Sand Squish and Create. It's gonna be opposite of you guys, of course, but it basically is just a kit that gives you a bunch of tools and this little cylinder. I currently have kinetic sand in there, and you squish it down and then you take it out of the cylinder and flop it onto the table, and then you squish that. Parents out there, if you do not want to do it on your table, then obviously use like a paper plate or a bowl, or put like a rubber mat down or something, or just like newspaper. I'm doing it on my counter because it's not going to stick to this counter. Kinetic sand doesn't stick to really anything except for maybe carpet. Make sure you have an adult. If you're a kid that is very clumsy, make sure you have an adult. Also, I'm not saying you're clumsy. So I was explaining how I have all these different colors and I'm mixing them up, and currently right now I'm mixing, the kit came with pink, yellow, and blue. Currently right now I made a color the other day mixing pink and yellow. And it's kind of like this, you can see it in here. It's much more pink in real life than on camera. It's much more orange on camera. It's kind of a neon pink, more on the side of red and orange. Anyway, that doesn't matter. And so I decided just now that I'm going to mix it blue and that color up. And when I mixed it up, I got this really pretty color. It's kind of a grayish purple. It's kind of like mixed between indigo. Obviously, purple is in indigo, but purple and gray. It's kind of slate, but more blue. Once again, on camera, it does not show much blue in there, but trust me, in real life, there's much more blue in here than you think. But anyway, I decided to just mix these two colors up because blue, there was about this much left, and in that pinkish orangish color, there was about, just a little chunk left of both. And I figured it would create a pretty color. So I just mixed up, I took some of that blue, and so that's why there was a little tiny chunk left, and took some of the yellow and put more yellow down there as in blue, and it came with this very ugly pukey color, but I like it because it's brighter than, oh, say Daisy, it's over here. It's brighter and lighter than, trying to break up all the clumps, this color. It's kind of a teal color. It's pretty dark green. But I like all the colors that I made. And here is the yellow. That's the reason why that green is so pukey, is because of this yellow is not like neon yellow. It's gold. We'll just say gold. Does it actually say what the colors are? did I just say the color? The color names are? No, it doesn't. But, see, you can get confused because the yellow on the box is much more bright than this yellow. Then again, it is also sand, so they can't really mix a neon yellow unless they use like a lot of yellow dye. I'm sure they really didn't want to. But, so I have this chunk of pink left. And it's neon pink. Cameron does not give it justice. This is neon pink. And I made a huge batch of purple yesterday. Everybody in the comments that has been with me for a while, what's my favorite color? Purple. So the only reason I'm not using the pink more to make more of that orangish color is because the pink messes up things like a lot. So when they made the pink, I think how you make kinetic sand is like sand and some sort of silica or something. I don't really know. I'd have to ask Google on how to make kinetic sand, but I'm not gonna do that. But anyway, when they made it, it came out super duper stretchy, and so when I mix it with the colors turn out super duper stretchy, which for an effect is really cool because look how freaking far I can stretch that. With normal kinetic sand, I use the yellow. So, just saw the pink, now compare it to the yellow. Immediately falls apart. I may have just gotten yellow everywhere. Let me do it again. Yellow. And yes, right now I do have them on bowls, just to contain them. Pink. Takes a little while to flow down. That's why I'm hesitant to use any more pink. That's why I'm mixing the blue and the turquoise. I can't speak today. Cannot speak today. Also, in the video that I made the other day, it was actually 2 days ago, I was not feeling well because me and my family had gotten breakfast somewhere and it just had completely upset my stomach. And then, that night my brother ordered fried chicken and from Popeyes. No hate on Popeyes. I usually love Popeyes, but it absolutely wrecked my stomach. I had stomach cramps all night, which in turn made me so I couldn't sleep. And so yesterday, I was a complete zombie. And so, yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. Yeah. Because Saturday was the football game, and that's why he ordered fried chicken. And so I just, yeah. I couldn't film a video anyway. It was just terrible. But anyway. So, this is like the smasher. It's kind of like a meat tenderizer. If you've ever seen a meat tenderizer hammer. The ones that are like really metal and you slam into meat to thin it out and tend to I need to slow down now. You pound it into meat and it tenderizes it and also thins it out. this is what basically what this is like with the ridges, but it's a crusher. And then you can pop off the handle of the crusher. So that's the crusher. Pop off the handle of it and put on this like X little thing to also crush. And it also kind of, since the ridges are so sharp, kind of also cuts it if it's thin enough. But I prefer the crusher over this because this is just kind of useless. But anyway. Seeing what slowed see, once I slowed down my words, I was better at it until I just ruined it again. Anyway, so I wanted you guys to see this. So, going to pop you guys in the frame. Remembering to take my wallet cover off. So, I punched out a bunch of cubes and stuff. So, we're gonna put you guys down here. We're gonna smash it. And then in turn, this comes out as a block. So here. That's how it looks once it's smashed. It's pretty cool and funky. See, it comes out as like a brick. And then I will KS for kinetic sand. And I will ta-da! It's a pretty cool set. There we go. Me and my mom were at Michael's the other day. Sorry, Michael's? Sorry, no, Hobby Lobby. No, Michael's. Yeah, Michael's. And, usually I don't get kinetic sand from there. Usually I get it from Walmart. But the kinetic sand that they had there was on sale. The price was $22.99 for this bad boy. Pretty steep. But on the flip side, at Walmart, it probably would have been Walmart or Target. Me and my parents and my family, we just don't shop at Target. Because we don't really necessarily like Target. But anyway, it would probably been more expensive than that. Although Michael's is pretty expensive. But, I was going to get Mr. Sketch markers, but they didn't have the 22 count that I wanted. Y'all, if you didn't know this, so the Mr. Sketch is, I think, a pack of 10 or 12 markers, and forever I thought that they only had that many markers. They only had the pack of 10 or 12. I can't remember if it's 10 or 12. But now, Walmart has a pack of 22. But it's $25. Actually, it might have been $25.99. $26. So, I'm like, I wanted my mom to go to Walmart. She said, no, we're going to get dog food from Petco. And you can go run into Michael's and I'll join you in a minute. I'm like, fine, whatever. And so I ran inside Michael's, and of course she followed me a few minutes later after she put the dog food in the car. And we were just looking around, and I'm like, so, what do I get? I was gonna at first get, Crayola have pastel markers, the super skinny ones that are like, this big or whatever, super duper skinny ones. And I was like, oh, yeah. And then I started looking at the Kinetic Sand. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to get those instead. So I got those instead. Sorry, this feeling this running through my fingers just made me forget everything that I was talking about. Guys, I have to tell you the truth. It's 2 months, 6 days till my birthday. No, I was gonna talk to you guys about, the whole YouTube channel thing. So here's my deal. Work and my 0% social life is a big deal. When I'm not at work, I'm sitting on my butt doing nothing, which is a very big problem. Oh. So, I'm going to try and write out a schedule that is fit for my work schedule and my schedule. Now, that may be difficult because, some Sundays may be not possible for me to upload videos, and some Saturdays as well. And in just a few months next year, I have a niece coming on the way, and with her coming, it's just a lot of stuff. So next year might be difficult, because obviously I'll have to babysit if my sister-in-law and brother want me to babysit. And just all this other stuff that factors into the YouTube channel. So, there is going to be a video for Christmas, and I will try and just pop up a few videos here and there between now and Christmas. So I'll try to do that, but as of 2026, I'm going to be probably putting the channel on hold. Focus on work and family more than anything else. And that may be difficult. I may lose some subscribers, and I guess that's the whole mess that I have to deal with. But, I will say, until I start posting regularly and until my schedule clears up a little bit, I'm just not going to be posting. Which YouTube might kill me for. But then again, I'm not making money on my channel yet because I only have 45 subscribers. So, yeah. So, that's about all I had for this video. You guys give me any suggestions on how to schedule any of these videos, please do, because I am struggling. And the problem is that I'm working, and when I get home, I'm so tired that I don't want to do anything else. And on the days that I stay home, that I don't have to work, I just forget about my YouTube channel. So, if you guys have any suggestions on that, please do comment them. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and out in the next video. Bye, guys.